Hey everyone, it's Zach back with a new mortgage video. Hope you're all having a happy Friday. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, welcome to my channel where I try to demystify all things mortgage related for you. If you find this content helpful, please like and subscribe. So today I want to talk about this week in mortgage news and mortgage rates and preview next week. So this week, mortgage rates initially on Monday were basically flat, kind of in the same spot they were Friday, and then steadily went up from Tuesday through Thursday. And as far as typical news that drives mortgage rates, there wasn't really anything that clearly signaled rates were going to get worse. There's a couple job-related reports that came out. Some were better than expected, some worse, but nothing real significant. The biggest reason that kind of makes sense is that the credit agency Fitch downgraded the U.S. long-term debt from AAA rated to AA plus rated. Now, this was kind of signaled during the U.S. debt ceiling crisis that this might happen. Fitch put U.S. long-term debt on watch for a potential downgrade. This is the second shoe dropping in that. And what that did at the time when it was put on watch is the uncertainty in U.S. long-term debt drove treasury prices up, and with it, mortgage rates up. And that same thing happened this time. Now, it's a short-term market effect. So again, rates got worse for the day that it happened and the day after. But today, on Friday, mortgage rates have gotten better. And if you look at the CME group, which tracks the likelihood of the Fed hiking rates, the likelihood of a rate hike is actually, the likelihood of the Fed not hiking has gotten higher over the last few days, which typically that leads to lower mortgage rates, as the future Fed hikes are a big impact in mortgage rates. So overall on the week, mortgage rates have gotten a little bit worse, but they're still mostly flat. Now, next week is going to be a really important week because CPI comes out. And specifically within the CPI report, the shelter component, as I've mentioned in my previous videos on the market, is going to be what I'm most focused on, because that is the element that has stayed the highest and that takes up like a third of the overall number in CPI and inflation. So last month, shelter cost was up 7.8% year over year. That is down from 8%, but still not that much better. So what I'm going to be looking for is, will that number continue to decrease, and by how much? Even if it decreases, but it's only by 0.1 or 0.2%, that's not really moving the needle as much as we want to be. But if shelter is down to like a 7.3 or 7.2, that is really good news and an indicator that it may continue to go down pretty significantly, which would be great for mortgages. So as always, I'll certainly be putting out a video as soon as CPI is released. But if you have any questions, as always, shoot me a comment, or you can call or text me on my cell phone. But hope you all have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.